PDP people, the world no say all of them they commit that fraud. All of them sabi loot money. The ambition there as a political leader not to loot money. The reason why when they there, when they take the answer FG and the state government, not to loot money, nothing else. So, and unasi say Abba Kyari now don't die. A lot of things don't they change. That is to show you see now Abba Kyari na Nigerian president. Because the first time when Uzor Kalu tried to appeal his case, that time Abba Kyari dey alive. They tell and say, man, you know if you appeal anything, they don't sentence you, they don't sentence you with that. You know if you appeal. Now so Abba Kyari and his cronies tell Uzor Kalu. And that's so it's supposed to be, because person where they don't sentence put for jail, they don't sentence that person, they don't sentence that person. You know if you appeal when you dey inside jail, when they don't talk say you would take 12 years in prison and you dey inside the jail. That is how una take no see that Nigeria not the work. Abba Kyari and Nigerian former president. Now all of them don't dey smart anyhow. When Abba Kyari die alive, nothing they happen. No. When they don't talk with that. But now, see Uzor Kalu. See Uzor Kalu now is out. Wonder shall never end in that country they call the Sioux. The Supreme Court has overturned the conviction of a former Abia State Governor, Senator Uzor Kalu, on Friday, May 8, 2020, ladies and gentlemen. Kalu was convicted by the Federal High Court in Lagos in December 2019 after he was arraigned by the Economic and Financial Crime Commission, EFCC. Both EFCC, all of them are frontline men, for the diversion of 7.65 billion naira from the state's treasury when he was governor between 1999 and 1997. Justice Muhammad Idris, who declared him guilty of the 39 counts charges, sentenced him to 12 years in prison. 12 years, now him then be give the man. But after they don't sentence Uzor Kalu, they can't tell us say that in seat when they for Senate House. See the seat go remain no. Anytime when Uzor Kalu come out from the prison, he go resume work. You go wonder. You will begin to wonder which kind of justice be this one, or which kind of justice when they for that country they call Nigeria. Somebody when they sentence, it be like somebody that when be criminal, a criminal person when go thief, then sentence and finish. They can't tell and say when in serve finish, he go back to his criminality. Now so this one just be. Now, so this one just be. That is why the country is just so bad that nothing they work in that country. They refuse to give chances to youths in that country. A criminal will not say in commit fraud. The same criminal that talks if he come out from prison, he go back to his seat. Wonder shall never end. Director of Finance and Accounts at the Abia State Government House during Kalu's tenure was also sentenced to 10 years in prison. Slok Nigeria Limited, Kalu's company, was also convicted last year as the court ordered its assets forfeited to the federal government. However, with federal government, now federal government money Uzor Kalu loot is supposed to be the state government. That property, that slot, supposed to be for states. As soon as they fulfilled the property, you're not supposed to give it back to the state government, not the federal government. Because Uzor Kalu, according to now, not thief money or not loot money from the federal government. Now state government will not tell us say in thief money from. And now state government, all those properties supposed to go back to. Now so things supposed to be. However, while ruling on an appeal by the defendant on Friday, the Supreme Court overruled the conviction because Idris was no longer a judge of the Federal High Court when he delivered the judgment on the case that was on trial for 12 years. You see the lies? They overturned the whole thing because Abba Kyari is no longer there. All these Idris and not Idris, where they talk. And I know say Idris not a walk in that court again when he delivered the judgment. Why una allow the man to deliver the judgment to sentence the man for 12 years when una no say the man, the same Idris, not a walk there again? So una suppose allow somebody when they walk in the court to sentence Uzor Kalu, not somebody when not they walk there again. When as soon as they claim here now. But all what we know be say now because Abba Kyari don't die. Because now Abba Kyari try to punish Uzor Kalu for maybe one thing or the other where then do when not gonna go well again with the man and Uzor Kalu. After Uzor Kalu don't help Abba Kyari and Aisha Buhari to rig 2019 election. That's all. Idris has been elevated to the Court of Appeal before the conviction and sentencing of the accused. But fiat was issued by the Court of Appeal President pursuant to Section 396 of the Administration of Criminal Justice Act to allow him deliver the judgment. The 7-member panel of the Supreme Court unanimously ruled the fiat to be unconstitutional on Friday, noting that Idris lacked the power to return to sit as a High Court judge after his elevation. Justice Ijembe Eku, who delivered the Apex Court ruling, vacated the lower court's judgment and ordered a fresh trial of Uzor Kalu and the other defendants. The case will be reassigned by the Chief Judge of the Federal High Court. Kalu grateful to Supreme Court. In a statement published after the ruling, Kalu thanked the Supreme Court for its unwavering commitment to the rule of law. Despite some moments of distraction and mass hysteria, the Nigerian Supreme Court has remained the veritable compass to the highest idea of justice attainable in this country. This long tradition of the court was exemplified in today's judgment. I was humbled by the court's boldness and sense of justice as shown in my case, he said. If Abba Kyari, the fear go let all this come talk this nonsense when I come talk. You are lucky that Abba Kyari is dead and gone. You are very, very lucky. You for rotting inside that jail where you did. For stealing such a huge amount of money. And that one are token when they discover. That one are token when they discover. If to see Nigeria they work as Nigeria is supposed to they work, as countries they work in the Western world. Uzor Kalu no go come out for jail today. And all his assets, both his house, everything when the man get, therefore just freeze everything forever and ever. You are just lucky Abba Kyari don't die. If Abba Kyari die alive, you go come talk, see, you do this, you do that. Who born you? Who born you? So a lot of things what they talk here. And a lot of things what they talk here, and we cannot continue with this Uzor Kalu thing. So they say Kalu is currently representing Abia North in Nigeria Senate after securing victory in 2019 election on the platform of All Progressive Congress APC. Justice must mean justice for all. That is my pledge to Nigerians. Uzor Kalu still rigged the election of that Abia State senatorial seat. Everything about Uzor Kalu is just controversial. We know it talks say now only Uzor Kalu, all the whole politicians when they Nigeria, most especially APC and PDP. And they not now then corrupt pass. We know they here see them arrest any northern senator or then do this or the jail. Look at that man. when commit fraud, that pension fraud where they call me now. Till today, the man still they work up and down. The case still just they do up and down because of this Abba Kyari and Ona Justice Minister Abubakar Malami. When Ona they claim say now they no pass, where they don't know their duty, they don't know what that they do there. So now because of that Abubakar Malami, now I made that man. In fact, after me now don't fraud. Don't do that fraud. They constantly bring the man back. Now he make Abba Kyari and Eyauta, that lady, come clash. Because that Eyauta, they challenge Abba Kyari for what in they do. Why in go bring me now back to work after his fraudulent activities? Now the matter when they concerning those people with that as well. So, make we take a look into what in EFCC they talk about this Uzor Kalu matter very briefly. EFCC they not agree, but all these things, all of them combine together do one, because they go come back and do like say get waiting then get to talk, all now their plan because Abba Kyari don't die. They know see the message when Abba Kyari send them, they know see not make any sense. See na injustice then play against Uzor Kalu, because if they want to probe people, they have to probe everybody equally, both the northern people, the southern people, and the western people. They have to probe everybody equally. Okay, so EFCC describes Supreme Court judgment voiding Kalu's trial as technical ambush. Okay, the commission prepared for fresh trial of ex-governor. Others based on overwhelming evidence, vowed to relaunch trial by Kingsley Nweze. The Economic and Financial Crime Commission (EFCC) has said the Supreme Court judgment that nullified the trial of former governor of Abia State, Uzor Kalu, was a technical ambush and an unfortunate development. Okay. The Apex Court, which delivered its judgment on Friday, based a verdict on the fact that Justice Muhammad Idris, who convicted Kalu and others, had been elevated to the Court of Appeal before the judgment. Idris had returned to the lower court to deliver the judgment, an action the Apex Court said was illegal. I don't ask on before. This same Apex Court when they claim say na illegal. Whether na illegal, whether not be illegal, we don't want to know. But why una allow the man to do that at all when we already know say na illegal? Because not be today una go come tell us say this thing na illegal. Una already know say na illegal before the man did there to they do this thing. Today now they claim say na illegal. All these things, all the whole drama based on say Abba Kyari, una president don't die. If Abba Kyari die alive, who born una to bring out Uzor Kalu? Who born you? Una here waiting Abba Kyari tell them when the time when they see Uzor Kalu they appeal once again in prison. You want appeal? Tell us to sit down there. Wait till you want appeal. Where you want go sit down there. You go rotting for there. Even a criminal when they talk say Uzor Kalu now, so una claim say na criminal and then commit fraud. Una see they pay the man full-time salary according to una claim. Una see they pay Uzor Kalu full. Where that one they happen? Where that one they happen? I beg make all of una go see no. Even the EFCC now the worst. All of them don't talk on phone before they release this guy. All this is why they just talk. They just want to use it to deceive Nigerian people. We know as una they work. We know as una they do nothing. All of una gang up together. They do all these things what una they do, and we say no to that. That is why we continue to come out day in and day out to the challenge una 247 without relenting. I don't know. Go sit down. The anti-graft agency, which prosecuted the former governor, stated that in a view of the Apex Court judgment, the agency would relaunch its full prosecutorial machinery to ensure that justice was served. When I did that, they speak big English. The attention of the EFCC, Economic and Financial Crime Commission, has been drawn to the judgment of the Supreme Court nullifying the trial of a former governor of Abia State, Uzor Kalu, his firm Slok Nigeria Limited, and Jones Odugu, a former director of finance and accounts of Abia state government, and ordering their fresh trial at the lower court. So then they talk now, say they go order their fresh trial at the lower court. Now, so EFCC come and claim today. So now here we go stop, ladies and gentlemen. See if you get anything concerning this topic about Uzor Kalu now. He is out. He's a free man. He dey work freely now in Nigeria. After they don't talk, say the man lose 7.65 billion naira. And that one a token, like I said before. The man they work free now. Oh, I never see anything. If Nigeria continue to remain one, which God forbid, we need a real man at the helm of the affair that will handle all these criminals, including this EFCC. They have to scrap them. They have to overhaul everything. All this when they call them senator, all of them go sit down for inside jail. Even all these judges, all of them are corrupt. They need to go jail, go sit down. I beg, make all of them go sit down. I don't know what you want to do there in Africa. One love, everybody.